All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Woo, last matchup of the day. We have had some pretty sweaty matchups so far today. The the reverse point gap versus CSL was extremely good. CSL come out on top. The raid versus Phoenix Elite Network was surprisingly very good. Phoenix Elite Network came out very strong. And now we are going to jump into raid versus CSL for the finals of stage 3. Now what this is going to do, both of these teams are going to make it into the finals that are going to happen on the weekend of June 16th. And what this match is going to determine, it's going to kind of give you a preview of how these teams match up against each other, but it's also going to decide how they're seated in the bracket on the very last tournament. Appreciate you guys showing in. Kamika jumping in, dropping that host. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. How did those matches go? I wasn't able to hang around and watch those matches. Unfortunately, I had to handle some issues here at the house. But I hosted you up. I saw a little bit of it going on. I believe it was CT versus EX or EXO. Looked like some pretty close matchup based by the score. It looked like the one that I saw, CST had won by 1,000, where EXO had like 890 or something like that. So some pretty close matches over there is what it looked like. But ladies and gentlemen, we do have the teams in on both sides, so we're going to bring up some information on both teams as we get ready to jump into the final match of the day, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Hardcore League North American Xbox One Incursions Tournament. Now you're going to see that CSL has a slightly higher KD than the Raid players on average here. But as we've seen from Raid in previous matches, that really does not matter. They are really solid on their tactics and the way they approach the objectives in each match. They take their time. They're very calculated, and you can tell that they've got some very, very good squad cohesion and teamwork whenever they take the field. So I'm excited to see how these two teams do here as we get ready to rock and roll. We are going to see CSL in blue and Raid in red, ladies and gentlemen. And it is time. I always love to see how these how the teams approach each different objective, because I mean, how you approach it is very, very important, whether you're stacking players or dividing them up, sliding around one side or the other. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look and see how they approach it. It looks like Raid's going to bring most of their guys almost right up to the middle. We do see one for CSL floating around to the outside. This is vital, and he's going to be looking to get a long lane. He's checking that left side, and he's not going to find anybody over there, so it looks like he's going to rotate and try to get some shots down the middle lane. We might see some first blood here from Styles. Styles looking to do some damage up top. Clad Volcano moving in with him. Their grenade is going to go off. We are going to see CSL secure this first, but Clad Volcano is going to draw first blood. And the tanks are going to go at it. Effin Bear and Ross, they're going at it up top. House Cry down at the bottom trying to hold it. Reds is going to pick one up, looking for two, but he is going to get dropped by Necro Minx, the leader of Raid. She's going to get a revive on their player. Now they need to drop onto the flag as they only have one player on the objective, and we're going to see Merc drop down and try to get that done. Popping off some nice shots at high stress as he lands on the flag. They're going to start securing, but Killa is going to move in and try to slow this down. Rasta has shifted his attention from the other tank to the flag, and so has the other tank, so they're kind of disregarding each other as far as the tanks go. Rasta is going to bail out and try to get some reps in, and Effin Bear's going to come around the corner and try to do some damage, but he's not. He's actually going to shoot in on the flag, and CSL is gaining tickets very quickly, only due to Raid not being on the flag. But again, we've seen him take it slow. We saw Pin get 8 tickets against him before they ever took the flag. And it looks like they're trying to operate similar. It's just not working out. CSL is very spread out. They've got the flag covered. The tank is down, and they're going to be in trouble as Killer comes around the corner, gets a 3-piece, and shuts it down. Styles Red and High Stress Dova is going to go ahead and finish him off. And we're going to see Raid completely shut out of this flag after a short battle there. And CSL has the upper hand. And again, look at them. They're moving up. They're across the entire map. You've got Vital over on this side. Styles there. High Stress with some Overwatch. Killer about to get some mortars down. And Rasta on the high ground looking to do some damage. We are going to see some smoke come in on the tank from Raid. Looking to do some damage there. But here comes the mortars from Killa. And they're going to be struggling with it. House Cry going around the outside. Necro Minx moving in as well. Bear coming around the far side as well. Styles Red is going to pick one up. Actually, that was Vital picking one up from distance. Bear is going to get the drop on him, but Vital's going to see him and take a turn, and it doesn't matter as they are going to secure that flag. We're going to move over to the Bravo objective. So we are going to see CSL grab a point early in the match in the first base. It's going to be 1-0 in favor of CSL. So we're going to see if Raid adjusts their tactics and maybe gets a little more aggressive. I don't think that the slow and steady is going to win the race, is going to apply here, as CSL, if they're able to get in, they know how to get defensive, and they are going to get defensive and hold the flag down. So let's see how it goes here. Powell's catching some shots right off the bat from Styles and High Stress. High Stress is going to make his move on the flag. Let's go ahead and jump in with him. Picking up Hal through the hole in the tank. Very impressive. The flag is completely stalemated now. And it looks like Raid is going to get more players on it, and it's going to start going in their favor. However, we do have Styles Red up here dropping shots on players and picking one up. He's looking for a headpiece right here. He is going to take some shots from the control leader down at the bottom, and High Stress still right on the flag. But it is stalemated yet again. They do have enough players on the objective. Now we're going to see Killer start to push the objective along with Styles Red, putting some shots in, doing some damage, not taking him down. High Stress is going to come in and help to finish him up. And I believe they almost wiped the enemy team right there. We're seeing a lot of blue in the kill feed. Howls, Volcano, Necro going down. Howls going down twice. And the tanks are going to be battling out. Bear looking to put some shots on Rasta. Rasta's going to be in trouble. Imurp around the outside could definitely do with helping his tank out. But Bear's going to start catching some mortars from Killa, and they definitely need to get back into this objective and start to secure it. And they're going to push up on the outside now and move into the objective. Killa's probably going to get a spot on one. He's going to put some shots on Hal. Hal's going to fire back, but goes down. Necro in the building. Volcano on the outside. They're still not securing it, though. We're going to see Styles Red looking for a flank here. Let's see what he can get done, going way around the outside. Going to be looking to grab some high ground, looking for some contacts right on the corner. They are going to secure the objective. Slightly going to botch that throw on the grenade. It hit the building instead of going to the tank where he wanted it. Grabbing a headshot there on Necro, and another one on Fat Effin' Bear. Both of them going down. Also, grabbing up Hal's Cry. Styles Red on fire right here. Imurp's going to be in trouble. He's got High Stress hunting him down. It looks like he's going to try to exit stage left here. Oh, but High Stress is going to find him from the window up above and take him out. And we can see that CSL has this objective. They're going to start rotating their players up front and start to get defensive on it. Styles surrounded by players right now. Fire coming in with a host of 14 viewers. Thank you very much, sir. If you're coming over from Firestream, welcome to the Hardcore League. You're watching a North American Xbox One Incursions tournament matchup. This is the finals for Stage 3. CSL versus Raid. Raid in blue, or CSL in blue, Raid in red. CSL currently in the lead. They have 1-0 and 7 tickets to 0 on the second objective from the Hardcore League. And while they're holding this down, for those of you just jumping in, we're going to let you take a look at the lineup on both teams. Take a short break from the action. There's the 5-player lineup for CSL. Over on the other side for Raid, here's the 5-player lineup on that side. But we are going to jump right back into the action here as the Raid team has pushed up and managed to secure the objective. Clad Volcano, Necro, Minx picking up one. Clad Volcano grabbing a 2-piece actually, and they are looking to secure it. Imurp's going to come in and grab a 2-piece on High Stress and Rasta on the outside, so their tank is down. Imurp still in here looking to do some damage, but it's going to go down. Styles is going to take him out. We are going to see Necro moving over there, trying to do some damage. Noza has one in the corner. is going to manage to pick him up, but goes down from Styles Red. Styles Red's going to be looking for that revive. Howell on the outside, and there's Styles coming in, taking him out, and getting the revive. Styles has been on fire the entire game. 14-2 on the game so far. Rolling that Trench Medic kit is a very important kit. A lot of people say, oh, you really don't need a Trench Medic. I believe that that is one of the main kits you absolutely need. Is a raid leader, a tanker, and a medic for the most part. Then AT Assault falling right in behind that. And here we go, just a matter of seconds. We are going to see CSL grab another point here, secure this objective, and we will be moving to Charlie. Raid is not out of this game by no means. If they can learn from their mistakes on these objectives and get the second one, they are going to get the numbers on the flag. And we're going to see Clad come around the corner and take out Vital. We do have Killa moving up on the objective, going up against Howell Cries here. And he is going to get him, but nonetheless, we are going to see CSL secure this objective. And we're going to move to the Charlie objective. So it's going to sit at 2-0 in favor of CSL. And CSL having the high ground on this objective. Definitely leaves Raid to have their work cut out for him. And again, there's several ways to approach this objective. So we're going to see how these two teams do it. We're going to see the tank go high. Rasta taking his tank high. It looks like we're going to see Fat F and Bear moving the tank high as well. And both of them are sending 3 players to the objective and 2 players up high. The tank and an infantry. Now they are sending their AT Assault up here. iMerp is their AT Assault, but let's jump into the action on the flag where we're going to see a 3v3 battle. Clad Volcano coming in and instantly closing it down, but we're also going to see Styles Red take one out. And that is going to leave a 2v2 on the flag. Clad needs to move on to the burn. I know he's got him in Overwatch position, but he needs to move on to the burn so they can start taking that objective. Killa's going to drop off the flag, so they're going to start securing it. Hal's going to pick one up, so Raid is going to start securing the objective. Killer, one of the only ones left on the flag. We are going to jump up here, and it looks like Rasta did take out iMerp and the tank, so they've cleared that high ground. We're going to see Rasta get an overview position on this flag, and he's going to pick up How Cries from there. We're going to see Styles and Vital moving in from the top ground, but look at this. He's taking shots from that stationary. Very smart move by Fat F and Bear to get on that stationary and try to lay some stuff down. iMerp's going to be rolling around that outside too and trying to do some damage, which is going to bring us back to our infantry battle here on the objective. Styles Red looking to do some damage. Coming around the outside. Styles has been killing it all game. We're going to go ahead and jump in with him. See how he's doing here. Putting some shots in on Clad. Taking out Clad. He is taking some shots in the back and is going to go down from Necro Minx. Necro's going to try to get a revive on Clad. She knows she's going to have some contacts around, and she is going to catch High Stress Tova on the high side to take her out. F and Bear moving in without his tank. Is going to be looking for High Stress. Does take him out, and that is a big play because that's going to neutralize the flag. And is going to stay alive, so they're going to start securing it even though they didn't have the numbers. Fat F and Bear hanging in there tight for his team. We're going to see Styles moving in, which puts F and Bear at a disadvantage as he's only got that pistol, and Styles has been murdering it with that gun. Styles putting some shots in on Hal. Hal not going down, though. And again, Raid looking to secure this objective. CSL does have 2 points on the flag so far, but that is it. Rasta raining fire from the mountain, taking down Hal. But still, Raid controlling the objective. We're going to see High Stress spawn in on Vital. Vital's got some high ground. And Raid is going to grab control. Vital moving up toward the flag. There it is. Hal is going to take one out on the outside. Killer's going to move around, try to do some damage out here. He's going to find F and Bear. Manages to drop F and Bear. It's not enough. They still have the majority on the flag. And Howcry comes in and takes him out. We're also going to see iMerp taking one out on the outside. That was going to be High Stress Dova, and that tank is still up. iMerp's going to be looking to take it out as he is the AT Assault, but he just can't get close enough. And Ross is going to be way on the outside. The red team's tank is ready, so we should see Effin Bear coming back up in the tank, which will take Rasta out of this. And they definitely need it at this point in the game. They are up by tickets. We do have Howe covering this outside, looking to put some shots in on somebody. Is going to wait a hair too long and miss those shots. And he actually starts taking some shots. He's going to try to get a little bit closer before he engages. Get a reload on. And goes down from Vital with the pistol. Vital from up high, I believe. And here comes the tank. And look at this. Rasta with a very clutch move. Moving around the outside to get his tank away from this tank and ensure that his tank stays on the objective. And as you can see, CSL is burning this flag. They do have the numbers on it, especially with Rasta coming all the way around the back. He's going to look to do some damage. And boom, UA Killer getting a two-piece with that mortar. And they are going to completely wipe Raid off the flag. We are going to see Imerp coming around this backside, looking to pick up some bodies here. He's going to find Killer, but he is going to get dropped from high stress at distance. And Rasta moving this tank all the way up onto the objective almost. Howe coming around the outside, but he's going to get dropped by high stress Dova as they start to push this front line. We are going to see Clad Volcano jumping on the stationary, but Rasta is wise to what's going on. It's going to fall back. And here comes Fat Effin Bear above the tank looking to do some damage. He's going to take some shots from... I'm not sure where he took those shots from. Vital XE looking to throw some stuff in. And here comes Imerp around the outside. Can he get Rasta down? He has got to get him down if they want a chance right here. And he does not. He is going to go down. We're going to see some bodies going down as Killer drops some mortars on him. And look at that. Stress and Killer getting a tandem kill on Clad Volcano and House. Looking to shut this objective down. 6-6 on the tickets. But CSL has shut him out. Necro, Minx, and House still up, though. Necro, the medic, holding on. Looking to get around this outside. Player coming across the top. Imerp still going after Rasta in that tank. Val's red down low. Rasta's going to see Imerp. Imerp's trying to put shots in on Vital around the outside. Oh, and getting domed by Rasta in the tank. That's unfortunate. They have pushed an infantry force up onto this flag. Styles Red has some overwatch, though. And look at that. Rasta. High stress coming in. All that splash damage is definitely going to hurt them. Styles Red looking to grab a two-piece. Gets it done. Looking to finish it up with a 3. And is going to get it with the pistol. What a play right there by Styles Red to clean up this objective to ensure they are going to go 3-0 in the first half and look to shut them down early in the second half. So we're going to jump into halftime with CSL in the lead, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a look at the scoreboard and see how they matched up there. CSL, Killer picking up 17, High Stress 16, Rasta 10, Vital XE 9, and then Styles coming in strong with 20. Over on the other side, Effin Bear picking up 4, Necro 4, House 6, Clad 7, and Imerp 8. So we're definitely seeing the Raid team getting outgunned in a lot of these battles. They're losing a lot of the gun battles, and that is definitely contributing to the loss of the flags. I think they need to regroup and approach this a little bit different. They need to get some different lanes as they move on to these objectives, and be ready for the fights as they come in. See if we can. Okay, so it's gonna switch again. We'll pop up the lineups for both of these teams. Let you take a look at them here. Rasta leading up to CSL, the casuals, with 3,700 kill per minute. Over on the other side, Necro, Minx, he's going to be rolling in an almost 2K score per minute. Now, they are going to switch sides. They are going to stay the same color, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to see CSL in blue and Raid in red as We get ready to rock and roll in this next round. These two teams, Casual coming in very, very strong, picking up 3-0 in the first go. Raid is going to have to grab these next 3 objectives. They have no wiggle room. They've got to score these next 3 objectives or it's going to be over. If Raid or if CSL secures Alpha, that is it. It will be over. They will take the win, and that will be all she wrote on the day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look. So instantly we're going to see 2 players getting up under the flag for CSL. Styles Red grabbing that high ground, and they are going to draw first blood. Styles is going to pick up House Cry on the flag from up high. And it looks as though Roston, they're going to change up their tactics. They're going to roll all the way around the outside, and Imurp was waiting for him. Oh, but Roston is going to turn on him and take him out. Imurp did some damage. Roston is going to try to get out of there. But they did take him out, and we are going to see CSL secure this objective very quickly off the bat. We are going to see Fat F and Bear in trouble. He's going to be taking mortars from Killa. Styles Red on the high side. Necro Minx going in for the revive. Styles looking to pick up Necro. Necro is going to go down. Styles looking for a second kill around the back. That's going to be Clad Volcano. Styles looking for an angle. And there it is. He's going to pick it up. Styles again, doing work for CSL. Look at those mortars coming down. Evan Bear's tank is done. And he's just trying to take cover as Killer just rains down fire. We're also going to see Vital XE picking up one on the outside. Vital's got a higher ground here. He's going to go up against Imurp and takes him out with a pistol. And Raid just got completely wiped off the objective, and they're in a bad spot now as CSL knows how to defend against these objectives. Styles is in a very good spot to rain bullets down on them as they start moving up, and he's going to find plenty of targets to do that. He's going to see those revives coming up, looking for a headpiece on F and Bear. Oh, but taking some shots. Styles is going to back off of that flag, and again, they are in trouble. Vital at distance, rolling the control leader slot, and he's rolling the sniper rifle rather than the auto loader, which is very interesting to see. A lot of the players use that auto loader. We're going to hang in with Vital, see what he can get done here. Only a couple of seconds left, and Raid is going to take this. Vital looking for the contact. Just a couple seconds left. They cannot even get out of their spawn. High stress. And Rasta pushing the tank all the way up onto the objective. Just completely harassing them. They do not want to give an inch. Ladies and gentlemen, and that is all she wrote. CSL coming in very, very strong and taking the win. Very, very good matchup. Or kind of one-sided matchup there as CSL come in and just run-ruled Raid. Raid definitely struggled. In fact, let's take a look at the overview here and see what's going on. Tickets earned 40-7. Flags captured 6-2. Kills 96-29. The revives, there were a lot more revives over on the Raid side. 20 revives to 5, but that's just because they didn't need it. And this is important. The vehicle uptime. You can see that CSL kept their vehicle up for 18 minutes as opposed to Raid 7. Now, vehicles destroyed 5 on CSL side, only 1 for Raid. The accuracy was pretty close. The heals, there were a lot more heals going on over on the other side. And the respawns, there was a lot less respawns, but there was a lot less deaths. So that's how they're going to line up overall. When we jump in here, we can see that CSL just did a lot more killing, with Styles Red leading that charge with 29 kills. Very, very impressive. Following him up is going to be Killer with 21, then High Stress with 18, and both Rasta and Vital picking up 14. Over on the other side, it just seemed that Raid kind of struggled to get their groove. Imurp picking up the most kills with 8, followed by Clad Volcano 7, House Cry with 6, and both F and Bear and Necro picking up 4 kills. So again, it just it seemed like they struggled a little bit. But ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our matches for today. Now, we are going to take a week hiatus as we are going to EA Play, thanks to Phoenix Elite Network. We're super stoked about that. We're going to be heading over to Phoenix Elite Network or over to EA Play thanks to them, and we are very, very excited about that. So we will not have any matches next weekend, but the following weekend, the weekend of the 16th, is when our finals are going to be. That's when you're going to see these top teams. You'll see both Raid and CSL there. You're also going to see Team Requiem. You're going to see Escalation Esports. You're going to see Prototype, and you are going to also see Team Requiem. Bruce coming in with some biddies, 50 biddies. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Signed, Bruce is a real good buddy of Bruno's, and we play some games together. So definitely appreciate him dropping those biddies. Thank you, sir. But again, as we tend to do, we're going to host up somebody cool here. And I've got just a person. This person right here is one of our stream team members. So be sure to let them know. But again, we've got a week hiatus. So these teams got a little time to practice, to warm up. And then we're going to see who is the best of the best on the weekend of June 16. We'll be sending some an email newsletter out. Oh, don't worry, May. Don't worry. I'll still be around. We'll still be throwing some stuff up on Twitter from EA Play, so you can get your Deadeye fix that way. So, but we're going to be sending out a newsletter to all our players, the teams. Everybody signed up for a newsletter or signed up there at the Hardcore League site, hardcoreleague.co. There's a section there where you can sign up for news and updates. We're going to be sending a newsletter out, letting everybody know some information about the finals. Exactly how they're going to be run, dates, times, things of that nature. We're going to get all of that worked out and sent out to all of our lovely people there. So if you're not already signed up, be sure to do that. I'm super excited about the finals. I think they're going to be amazing. When we get back from EA Play, we'll be dropping as much information as we can about Battlefield 5, especially from a competitive standpoint. You know, as I'm putting my hands on the game, I will be checking it out through competitive eyes on how some of these things are going to affect our competitive teams and players. So, and should I be able to get any kind of footage, I'm going to bring that back, and I'm going to evaluate that from a competitive standpoint, and we'll put out some information on that as well. So, so be looking for that. Nonetheless, we're going to send you over to an awesome chick, Miss Buckshot Betty. Tell her what's up. Tell her the Hardcore League sent you. You can catch her on the Hardcore League channel every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. So if you're not able to hang out with her today, you can catch her here on the Hardcore League channel on those days or any other channel. And then Miss Matriarch, be sure to drop her a follow if you haven't already done so. She's our sweet little Battlefield granny. I just love her to death. Mwah. Miss Matriarch, we love you. And appreciate you guys showing up. I'm Deadeye with the Hardcore League, and we will see you guys next time.